Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Jordan in at the 1. And for the 76ers, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
To the paint. Neto with the bucket.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Pass to Porter. Outside Jordan. Inside. Embiid with the steal. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's Porter and finished off by Porter.
6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
Now the 76ers with it. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Back to Embiid, 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. First quarter, just over a minute played. Thibault, the pass to Neto. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
And that's how Levine's coaches want him to compete, Kevin. I mean, he's maintaining good defensive position and, as a result, forces a tough shot.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he can't get the first one.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Levine finds Jordan. Here's Carter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Richardson. Nice D from Porter. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Jordan kicks to Carter. A miss that time would have put him up. Fast break Philadelphia. Here's Thibault. Markkanen pulls it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Horford. Here's Thibault. Shot clock at 5. They need this one, and that one good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the 76ers. coming off that loss against the Nets.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
The drive by Jordan. There's the pass to Carter. Embiid with the steal to the left side wing. Here's Thibault. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Jordan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Passes it to Horford. Here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. Clock at 6. Here's Thibault. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Porter kicks to Levine. Pass to Jordan. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Neto. Charity stripe shot. Again, Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Harris is checked in for Josh Richardson. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Jordan. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Out to the right wing. It's up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Horford's got 5 now.
And the jump shot of Al Horford, cash, money, all the time. Got to D him up or you pay the price.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
The pass to Thibault. Over Levine, and again, it's Philadelphia.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Harris. Down low, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Jordan. Good D by Embiid.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Jordan is out there with Levine, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Wizards was terrific. He contributed 51 points and a couple of boards as well. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Thibault. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, guys, it's crazy to think that Joel Embiid once considered quitting the game. I mean, his first practice at Kansas, a senior dunked on him so hard he went to the coach and said, maybe I should get out of this stuff. Luckily, the coach talked him down, and now we see one of the best in the league.
Al Horford is checked in for Tobias Harris. And Embiid drops them both. And some real adversity for Joel Embiid after leaving Kansas. Foot injuries costing him the first 2 years, Clark, of his career. And then, back in Cameroon, the tragic passing of his beloved brother.
Yeah, that's a hard road to hoe, and adversity oftentimes, while painful, can steal us for the promised land or positive outcomes. And, you know, Embiid really driven by his goal to inspire others in Africa to make a better life, and that drove him to be where he is now.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Porter. He feeds it to Carter. Jordan against Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Jordan.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Thibault. 8 points for him. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thibault's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Levine dishes to Jordan. Feeds to Markkanen. Back to Jordan, and stolen by Horford. Porter against Richardson. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Carter. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 12-point 76ers lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Embiid finds Richardson. The putback, and Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 12.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The drive by Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Thibault. 11 points in the game. Pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Over Levine. Horford no luck.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jordan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Thibault, the pass to Horford. Here's Thibault. Guarded by Levine. And again, it's Philadelphia. Bulls trail by 10. Porter kicks to Jordan. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Neto, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Philadelphia. Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Here's Jordan. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Embiid throws it down.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
The drive by Jordan. The dish now to Markkanen. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jordan.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Thibault, the pass to Neto. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Neto kicks to Richardson. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Outside, Levine. Back to Jordan. Outside, Markkanen. 4 on the clock. For 3, Levine. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Bulls trail by 12. Jordan inside. Mark a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points, and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Valentine passes to Jordan. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it's Harris off the drive. Valentine grabs the board. Bulls trail by 10. It's Jordan on the wing. The feed to Young. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Scott finds Burke. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Burke's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers. Here's Jordan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And the 76ers making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself...
And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boss has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Neto in at the point guard position.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. For Chicago, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 12. Kicks to Richardson. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. And it's sent back by Carter. Jordan inside, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 32 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Neto, guarded by Jordan, and it's sent back by Carter. Here's Porter. Here's Jordan. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Jordan's got 34 points. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid kicks to Neto. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Neto's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
He hits both from the stripe. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those are things that I did pretty well.
To the middle, here's Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Richardson. It's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
That one drops for him. Carter's got 5 points so far.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. Thibault can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 10. And Levine, here we go. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. Levine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Murray subbed in for Porter. Here's Neto. 12 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Richardson. Offensive rebound.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
No good from Jordan.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Richardson finds Embiid. Back to Richardson. Looking to get it going. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's finished off by Richardson as he lays it in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Thibault, the pass to Neto. Bean with the rebound. Bulls trail by 12. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Hutchison, guarded by Horford. Murray against Richardson. It's deflected. Now the 76ers on the break. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Jordan inside. Here's Hutchison, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hutchinson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Richardson against Murray. Fires top of the key. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. 21 points for Joel Embiid.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, maybe not the most well-known player in the league, but Josh Richardson has been a big source of offense, and Greggy's done it for a while now.
A bit of a specialist, but Richardson has no problem putting up and making three.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Jordan. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Neto. Here's Harris. Count that one. Harris has got 19 points.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
The drive by Jordan, and the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely, trying to get open as Carter. Jordan's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Neto, top of the key, shoots from the high post. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Takes it from 10. A nice shot by Embiid. 23 points in the game.
Tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
LaVine against Richardson. And here's Neto outside. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Jordan finds Markkanen. Right side, Jordan. The shot misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Horford. To the inside, and slam dunk by Harris.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Embiid, the pass to Neto. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 10. Jordan kicks to Markkanen. Outside, LaVine. The pass to Carter. Dishes it to Jordan. Kick out to LaVine. Just 3 to shoot, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Neto, guarded by Jordan. Harris outside. Passes to Richardson. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Tries from 16, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And Embiid drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Horford.
Fantastic read that time from Lowry Markkanen on defense. Nice to see him use that tremendous reach to impact the defensive end.
Jordan dishes to Carter. First one falls for him. Carter hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Horford the pass to Thibault. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jordan finds Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Markkanen against Horford. The drive by Jordan. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Neto, the pass to Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
On the wing, Porter. Richardson cover. And it's sent back by Horford.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Neto. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jordan with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He misses the free throw.
And with the number of free throws he's had tonight, it's only a matter of time until he falls into a rhythm, as he seemed to be right there.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Neto. Here's Embiid. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, and when you neglect to box Embiid out, you pay the price. His athleticism, impressive.
Markkanen kicks to Jordan. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. And the nice bucket inside from Richardson. And the 76ers lead by 13. Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. The drive by Jordan. Outside, Porter drains it from beyond the arc.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Richardson finds Embiid. Back to Richardson. Pass to Embiid. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Levine. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia leading by 10. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Richardson against Porter. Shot from 12. Richardson, no luck.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Outside Jordan. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Jordan, no good on the free throw. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Thibault. Off target from three-point range. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 1:49 left in the fourth. Here's Neto. To the paint. Embiid inside. Harder on him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Levine kicks to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's capable of bearing the triple. Joel Embiid is not bashful when it comes to shooting from there. As a matter of fact, I think he takes too many threes, but he can make them.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Neto. Richardson outside. The pass to Thibault. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Neto can't get it to go.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Here's Levine, and he converts the layup.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Inside, there's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Embiid. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And so Jordan nails both of them. Burke with it. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
We'll have more from the A-List cast coming up throughout the season, including full interviews with Scottie Pippen and everybody's favorite, Idris Elba.
Yes, and be sure to follow us on social and share your MyCareer experience.
We want to see your favorite scenes starring your MyPlayer. Share with the hashtag 2KTV next.
We've got time for a quick pregame report. That being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, a lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You take a look at Garland. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectation.
Well, you're getting the 2 C's from him right now, Greg. Comfortable and confident. And he could really turn it up as the season gets going.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Young and Carter are the big men inside. And it's Jordan in at the 1 spot. You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player, and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
That's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Levine can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jordan. Garland, the pass to Osman, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Here's Jordan. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Love trying to break loose. Garland with the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Jordan. Dishes it to Young. 5 on the clock. Levine kicks to Jordan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Clarkson. The teardrop, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
Now here's Porter. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Osman, and he uses the glass on the layup. Osman's got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Right side, Jordan. Porter finds Levine. To the middle, here's Jordan. That's in there. Porter with the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Osman. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bulls trail by 11. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Whitey's checked in for the Bulls. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And for the Cavs, their #1 goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
They've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. With the ball. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Down low, here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Carter. Young passes to Jordan. Basket counts. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Cleveland leading by 10. Garland the pass to Thompson. Feeds it to Love. That shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Jordan. Garland with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. Clarkson's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Jordan, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. A 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Bulls trail by 14. The drive by Jordan, and there it is for him. 10 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point. But he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love.
Here's Osman, defended by Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important, and sometimes, with the win or loss in the balance?
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Jordan in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there for Jordan.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Bulls have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Free throw good, Jordan. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Garland kicks to Thompson. Here's Osman. He's got 10. Thompson passes to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Osman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Jordan. Young trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Jordan. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the 76ers was superb. Picked up 58 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. They'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Porter, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And Porter drops them both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 8. With the floater, and it's sent back by Carter. Goes back up. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Jordan. Pass to Carter. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
There's Jordan. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Carter finds Levine. Left side, Jordan. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Porter, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Knight. Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before in the legal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Levine against Clarkson. Over Levine. Thompson passes to Osman. It's stolen by Carter. Jordan inside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter. Cavaliers shooting 41% for the game. Clarkson dishes to Garland. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jordan. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Tries from 7. Here's Carter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Garland with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Jordan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Jordan. That's tipped. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Young's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Jordan. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Clarkson. Good on the 3-point shot. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Left side, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Porter's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Clarkson. The shot comes out. Good defensive work there by Young.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The drive by Jordan.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Felicio's checked in for Carter. Markkanen comes in for Young. And it's Valentine in for Otto Porter Jr. Here's Sexton. And he drops that one in. Sexton's got his second bucket tonight.
Seeing the opportunity, Sexton seizes the spacing. The rookie class last year was very impressive, especially the top 5 picks earning all rookie first-team honors. Colin is one of those guys last year, 3rd among rookies in scoring, and really was good towards the tail end of the season.
That one falls.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Cavaliers trailing. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Dellavedova. And Sexton has it in the corner. The 3. Here's Henson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He has 5.
Well, this is where Henson gets plenty of his points, trolling the offensive glass.
Here's Felicio, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
35 seconds left in the first half. That's tipped, but he stays with it. Dellavedova kicks to Sexton. No good with the triple.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now Garland. He's got 10. Here's Love. Markkanen pulls it in. Here's Jordan. Count the basket. Jordan's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what needs to happen in the 3rd quarter to get this game under control?
We got to get multiple stops. You know, our coach keeps track on the back of the bench of, you know, consecutive stops. So coming out the second half, we got to get multiple stops, multiple efforts. And then, you know, on offense, just got to execute.
Yeah, those multiple stops are how you get runs going. Thanks, Tristan.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Good stuff, Trey. If I keep that intensity in the second half, we got this. Well done.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Boss has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Tipping off the second half, here's John Beeline's 5. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point guard. Clarkson taking his time here. Love with the bucket. Here's Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Stolen by Garland. Here's Osman. This one for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young against Thompson. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's laid up and in by Young. And the Bulls lead by 7. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Osman. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one is off. That one misses.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Look at that jam.
No way.
I mean, just beautiful.
And the vertical that Levine has really gives him an advantage when he's able to hit that launching pad.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Garland with it. He's got 10. For 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jordan inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Osman. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
That one good for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To halt the run, Love kicks to Clarkson. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Here's Osman. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Clarkson. They get it back. Pass to Osman. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Porter. Jacks up a 3. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 8 points.
That's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the deal.
Jordan, that's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Love has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
Levine kicks to Jordan. Carter right side. Clock at 4. On the pass to Young. Shoots over Clarkson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Passes Passes it to Garland. Takes the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Wouldn't surprise me to...
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here's Clarkson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
There's Garland. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Oh, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athletic. White is out there with Jordan. Then there's Murray. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Markkanen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A nice shot by Jordan.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Henson the pass to Garland. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Sexton's shot is good.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Chicago leading by 5. And White kicks to Jordan. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Chicago making a switch here. Young's checked in. Free throw good. Porter. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. A slam dunk by Garland.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And the foul on John Henson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter.
Continues to prove how gifted he is offensively. Markkanen knows his strengths and ready to fire.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Love outside. Now, here's Sexton. White covering. Sexton finds Love. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Dellavedova missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Love looking around. 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Take a look at Jordan. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what John Beilein said to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Right the pass to Jordan. The feed to Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Garland dishes to Henson. Love outside. Sexton with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Cleveland the rebound.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Henson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the dunk by Jordan.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Sexton with the bounce pass. And Henson kicks to Osman. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now Garland. Floats one up. Love wide open. He fires. Misses the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
White finds Porter. Back to White with the shot. It's Chicago with another bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Sexton with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Bean comes in for White. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for John Henson. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Cleveland making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Outside, Porter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Thompson passes to Love. Back to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Here's Osman, guarded by Jordan. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Young finds Jordan and got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 53.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And Porter comes to help. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And Thompson kicks to Osman. Over Porter. Second shot opportunity. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The drive by Jordan. Here's Carter. Young trying to break free. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Garland the pass to Osman. Loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Garland. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Young right side. Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 55.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Osman, defended by Young. Love, no luck. The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Jordan. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Osman. Well, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Garland with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him.
Now here's Levine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Fred Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
full swing now, baby. This is your 2K MC, aka the best MC. And my sole purpose is to provide your top plays from NBA 2K20. This episode, we're showing your top dunks from the first week of the game.
This is Hack and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Big game tonight. Time to step up.
Welcome to the NBA, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, for the Milwaukee Bucks, it had been...
They are fun to watch. Thank you, David. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jordan.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Antetokounmpo out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. Looking at the season so far, Steve, feels like every perimeter player is working on that step-back 3. What's making that shot so popular?
You know, I think, Kevin, now in this stage, there's no hand checking, so you already have spacing. And now to be able to step back and knock down a 3, it creates more. Back in the day with hand checking, it would have been hard to step back with an arm grabbing you and holding you. So I think guys are, you know, somewhat playing by the rules and using their rules to their advantage.
Great explanation.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Porter kicks to Jordan. Over Bledsoe. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's deflected. Back to Matthews. Dishes it to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. Over Jordan. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Now here's Jordan. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Bledsoe, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here is Porter. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland. Pulls up. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Grant. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
Bucks leading by 8. Antetokounmpo finds Grant. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Grant's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
first make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Jordan. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Jordan. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Jordan. Over Bledsoe. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Porter. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. Once again, Shea was named Player of the Week. Great set of games for him. So not exactly, Greg, a surprise.
And what he did for his team the last handful of games can't be measured on just the stat sheet. He was everything you want from a player, and the league rightfully acknowledged that.
And here is Jordan following the three from Eric Bledsoe. Levine wide open. A second chance effort. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. And another three for Milwaukee.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And the basket is good.
This shows marketing's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Matthews scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And Bledsoe hits again from deep. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Bulls trail by 15. Jordan kicks to Porter. Back to Jordan. Outside, Levine. Beyond the arc. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Matthews dishes to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stop.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Jordan. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Giannis. After the made shot from Jordan, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Porter, no luck. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 17-point game, coming off that loss against the Nets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. A proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Now, here's Valentine. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot. Good D by Lopez.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Bledsoe hits them both. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Jordan. And it's Carter in at the center position.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He finished with 59 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. So the wing on the left. Bledsoe for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Bledsoe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Porter with it. Matthews covering. Porter passes to Jordan. To stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Bledsoe. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lopez outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's LaVine. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Milwaukee's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Jordan finds Markkanen. Some solid defense from Grant. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Bledsoe outside. Traps in the tray. Bledsoe's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Markkanen. And there's the pass to Jordan. Markkanen trying to break loose. No good from Jordan.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter kicks to Jordan. Porter against Matthews. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Porter, no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Lopez inside. Markkanen on him. And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Bledsoe against Jordan. Back to Levine. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Boss.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Murray's checked in for Porter. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It's good. 10 points for Jordan.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 20-4 run. Matthews passes to Lopez. Back to Matthews. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Nice form. The elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. That one doesn't go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And here is Jordan. 10 points for him. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Matthews. Jordan against Bledsoe. Carter kicks to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Markkanen against Grant. Outside Korver, just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Jordan. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus.
Second left. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Grant is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Carter. Pass to Bledsoe. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Defensively, Smitty, why do we see more full court press in college than we do in the NBA?
You know, the guards are better at the NBA level, and I think also your 5-man, who usually the guy who can't bring it up, they're pretty good at the NBA level. Just overall, Kevin, the skill level at the NBA level is better at college, so you can't really trap guys and pick on one guy who's not equipped.
Jordan dishes to Markkanen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Grant the pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Bledsoe against Jordan. Carter with the block.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And that one's good by Porter.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Right side, Markkanen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now the pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Felicio's checked in for Carter. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter, 4 of 8. Grant outside. Passes it to Bledsoe. Launches a 3. The shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Matthews with it. Now defended by Levine. Here is Matthews. He's got 8.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Got that one up quick. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Bledsoe, and it's good, 2 points. Bledsoe's got 39.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Grant with the ball. He has 6. And the dunk by Grant.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Jordan inside, guarded by Bledsoe, and Jordan gets it to go.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Bledsoe, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. Poked away, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Connaughton, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. A distinction every young player would love to have. You take a look at Jordan. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, midway through the season, I say he's made the greatest total impact. A potential generational talent. We'll see if he can keep it going.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Bledsoe looking around. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And it's good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. 2 points, that one goes.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Jordan kicks to Young. Over Bledsoe. Felicio, the pass to Young. Outside Jordan. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Connaughton missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
They get it again. Felicio. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Hutchison. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about it?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the three ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Murray, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Korver gets a wide open look, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Jordan inside. He's against Hill. Felicio, the pass to Jordan. Over Hill. The rebound by Middleton.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Jordan, the pass to Hutchison. Great D that time from Middleton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Jordan against Bledsoe. Pass to Hutchison. Over to the left wing. Deep 2 from Murray. The good-looking shot from the wing. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. Murray's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. Unloads from 13. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Felicio's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Hutchison. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the pass to Middleton. Murray against Hill. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Passes it to Arcidiacono. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. The steal. Outside Jordan. Here's Felicio, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. DJ Wilson comes in for Chris Middleton. Sterling Brown is checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. Hill looking it over. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Eric Bledsoe.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Murray, good.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Lopez outside. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a Taylor.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for...